Hi, I'm John from Just Whiskey. If you like today's show, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and consider becoming a Patreon with the link in the description below. And thanks so much for the few Patreons that I do have that believe in me and help support this channel. Much appreciated. And speaking of Patreons, I've as soon as this video comes out, I will be having a Patreon exclusive review of Old Rip Van Winkle 10-year-old 2018 bottling. Okay, so that'll be a Patreon exclusive video. So you Patreons, check out your Patreon channel and you will be seeing that review shortly. All right. And remember, folks, it's just whiskey. And today we're going to be talking about and reviewing Driftless Glen Rye whiskey from Wisconsin, United States of America. But before we get into the review, a quick little teaser. You're saying, what is this old bottle, antique bottle of Johnnie Walker 12 sitting over here? All right, this is going to be an upcoming review, and this is a old Johnnie Walker 12 antique bottling, black label. I think it's from the 1960s or 1970s, but the bottle is so old crafted that it is riddled, the glass is riddled with tiny air bubbles. Okay, but I'm going to be going into a deep dive, bottle codes on the bottom, and everything that is available to me. So look forward to that. This will be a public review coming shortly. All right, let's get into the review at hand. I really like this. Okay, some of you people just want to watch the review and like, should I buy it or not? If you see this anywhere, just buy it. The bottle is very cool. What they do is they imprinted on both sides 2 thumbprints, so you can when you're grabbing it, your thumb and your fingers can easily grab this bottle. So that makes it distinctive. I think they've relabeled it since I bought this bottle. I bought this bottle within the last year, but I think they've re-enhanced their labels just a little bit. I think they just slightly tweaked them. Okay, so what we have here is Driftless Glen Rye whiskey. It's a high rye mash bill. I believe it's 75% rye and 25% malted barley. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong on that. It's 48% ABV, and this bottle that I'm reviewing is batch 10, and it's bottled by Casey or Cassie. Okay, and handcrafted in Baraboo, Wisconsin. It's a 750 milliliter bottle. I paid $30 for this just within the last several months, maybe, no longer than a year ago. And it's getting harder and harder to find. But now I think it's closer to $40 a bottle. Okay. And just a little blurb in the back. World-class spirits are created when innovative minds and hard work join forces. Our products are created and distilled in the Driftless region next to Baraboo River using only the finest grains and handcrafted by artisans who have a passion for the trade. We have touched each bottle, so with 2 thumbs up, please share our dream. Distill aged a minimum of 2 years, okay, in new oak and bottled by Driftless Glen in Wisconsin. Please drink responsibly, it says, which all bottles say that. Good luck drinking responsibly with this. This is extremely quaffable, and I think anybody, whether you like rum, tequila, bourbon, Scotch, Irish whiskey. I think anybody would really enjoy this. Um, I gravitate towards Scotch, but this is, it's rare that you even hear me call something delicious, but this is absolutely delicious. I'm going to have a sip before we even get into, I have a bunch of notes written here because I don't want to miss anything. Some other channels do extensive editing and processing and have monitors in the background, so it looks like they don't have any notes. But um, most, if not most, whiskey tubers have some kind of notes. I heard an interview with one of the owners. It's a husband and wife team that owns this, and they are very passionate about what they do, and I would really like to visit the distillery. My understanding is it's a destination. I think they have a craft restaurant there, with try to feature mostly locally sourced products, and it just sounds like a really fun, cool place to go. Um, but it's pretty far from me, so we don't know about that. So, boom, 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 boom. We did all that. Very good. Let's get into the review. Okay. So for only 2 years, right? Most American spirits, bourbon, Tennessee whiskey, rye, they tend to have that virgin oak acetone note to it. This doesn't, and I don't know how they do it, but they've managed to like camouflage that somehow, and so instead of acetone, you're getting these fruity notes, candied fruity notes, like big time. So on the nose, this is a very complex, interesting experience, all in a good way. So on the nose, you're getting so much, not in any particular order, but fruits, candied fruits, a little bit of cardboard. There's a chalkiness about it. A little bit of Bit-O-Honey candies. Okay, so it's like a peanut butter. Even though I'm not, there's no peanut butter in here, but Bit-O-Honey is like honey and I think a hint of peanut butter in there, caramelized, candied fruits, a little bit of vanilla, and you are getting a little bit of that typical rye dill pickle note, but it's not prominent. It's just so well balanced. And again, no acetone on the palate. It's just a pleasure. It's sweet, but not too sweet. The candied fruits come through. That rye spice, a little bit of cinnamon. Again, it's basically candied fruits integrated with a spice. It's so damn good, and smooth, and quaffable. Um, if you brought this out to a party with several people, I could easily see somebody, a group of people, killing this bottle. It is so damn good. The finish is medium, with everything in that palate transcending. So it's not just that one trick pony, medium finish and cinnamon. No, all the fruits and the rye spice and the cinnamon, everything is just relaying to the palate. If you haven't been able to figure out by now, I'm really enjoying this. Yeah. Score-wise, normally I'm a Scotch guy, so I'm a little bit out of my comfort range with scoring other spirits. Having said that, I always score with my enjoyment factor. Okay, so for my enjoyment factor, for this Driftless Glen Rye whiskey, and they make many other products as well. I think the woman, the wife of that owns partners, half owns this. I believe I heard her say that the not this one, but the 51. It's called the Rye 51 or Driftless Glen 51, which is 51% rye and I think 49% malted barley. I think that's her favorite. If I see that, I would definitely buy a bottle of that. So score-wise, this is a solid 88 or 89 enjoyment factor. Maybe even pushing a 90. Again, not a Scotch score. This is a American rye whiskey score. I'm enjoying it that much. And for $30, and even if it's $40 now, I highly recommend. It's a 2 thumbs up buy, in my opinion. Yes, I'm gushing, and I don't want to make this video any longer. So remember, folks, it's just whiskey. Thanks for enjoying my little journey with me here, and give it a thumbs up if you like. Please subscribe, and seriously consider becoming a Patreon. I could really use the support. So hats off to you all, and take care, folks. And let's look forward to the Johnny Walker Antique Review bottling from the 1960s or 70s. And maybe someone can do some detective work, and we'll find out roughly how old this is. But it is good.